Now it's the. Hi, my name is Astrid, and I'm doing my informant speech today. This is my mom, my dad, my sister, and her boyfriend. I am doing my informative speech on Angelina and Jolie. Um, even though you guys can barely see it, this is timeline from Angelina Jolie early life and her humanitarian work. Um, on June 4th, 1975, Angelina Jolie was born in Los Angeles, California. In 1976, her parents filed a divorce. So a year after she was born, they filed a divorce. In 1981, her family moved to New York, and her family consisted of her mom's living boyfriend, and herself. In 1991, she started acting. That was when she was living in New York. She starred in various films, small films, and plays and stuff like that. In 1995, she suffered from depression. This was in her early 19s and her late 20s. She did suffer from depression. She had various nervous breakdowns. She suffered from anemia and insomnia, and she self-harmed a couple of times. She thought that self-harming was good for her and that this gave her kind of a relief. In 1987, since 1995, since she suffered depression, in 1987 she tried to kill herself. In 2000, after all of this, after she tried to kill herself and she suffered from depression, she won an award for her small film, which is Girl Interrupted. She won an Academy Award for that. According to Look of the Stars, in 2001, Angelina started her first humanitarian work after she filmed her first big film, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. This was an award tour in Cambodia. She began visiting many refugee camps around the world, and she went on an 18-day mission to Sierra Leone and Tanzania. She later expressed her shock at what she had witnessed. So she contacted the United Nations High Commissioners for Refugees, UNHCR, and since then she's been donating money to that charity. In 2002, she adopted her first son, Maddox, he's from Cambodia. In 2003, she adopted her second son, Pax. He's from Vietnam. And also in 2003, she bought a park in Cambodia for her son to reconnect with his roots. This was said in an interview with Mary Claire. And in 2005, she adopted her third child, Zahara. She's from Ethiopia. So in 2006, she gave birth to her first biological daughter, Shiloh. She's from Namibia. In 2007, according to Lifetime, she joined the Council on Foreign Relations. And in 2008, she gave birth to her second biological son and her second biological daughter. Knox and Vivienne, they were both born in France. So in total, she has 3 adopted kids and 3 of her own. Since 2008, Angelina has coached her kids in needs of defense, which is kind. And in 2011, she established a Jolie Legal Fellowship. In 2012, she got engaged to Brad Pitt, initiating the big relationship for Angelina. In 2013, she received the Jean Hershel's Humanitarian Award. This is awarded periodically by the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences, AMPAS, at the Governors Award ceremonies for an individual's outstanding contributions to humanitarian causes. Also in 2013, aside from receiving that award, she underwent a double mastectomy and a nephrectomy. A double mastectomy is when you remove both of your breasts because you have a very high chance of getting breast cancer. Her mom had breast cancer, and 3 months after getting this operation, her aunt died of breast cancer. She also went under a nephrectomy. A nephrectomy is when you remove both of her ovaries because you also have a chance of getting ovarian cancer. Her mom actually died of ovarian cancer before she had this operation. That's why she decided to remove both of her ovaries. In 2014, she was appointed an honorary dam commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. This was also according to Lifetime, and that is she received this award for her services to the UK's foreign policy and campaigning to end sexual violence in war zones. So Angelina Jolie not only donates money to many charities. She's not selfish. She does a lot of things to people. She was also named Forbes, according to Forbes, she was named the most beautiful woman in the world and one of the most influential actresses in the world. She inspires me because after she got both her operations, she went out and still supported charities. She still did her thing. She was not her kids loved her. She underwent both of her operations not for her but for her kids because she did not want to leave them alone. That's what inspired me about her. And that's it. So yeah, again, this is my sister. This is my dad, my mom, and her my sister boyfriend. And thank you.
Bye.